Hi, my name is Dylan, and today I'd like to show you sort of the basics of how I'll draw something like this out of charcoal. Let me get a fresh piece of scrap paper and I'll show you what this is all about. Okay, so here's the scrap paper, and then here's like a piece of duct tape that I've kind of folded to make a little groove. Most of my shading is done with charcoal powder, but I don't do store-bought, I'll make it myself. So here's a compressed stick of General 6B charcoal, and I'll just rub it on the scrap paper. And here you can see it's generating a lot of dust that falls into this duct tape groove, so give me just a second. And the reason I'll do this instead of the store-bought stuff is because this is capable of achieving a much wider range of value. So let me show you. And I use sort of a variety of just cheap makeup brushes, and this one from Tools is my favorite right now. And the brush I'll just sort of dip in this charcoal, and I'll use that for like the majority of my shading. And you can see it's capable of getting some really deep tones just from the brushwork. But you can also use any tool to sort of transfer the charcoal to have a different effect and to get deeper tones. So here's a Q-tip, which is capable of near black tones, and that's incredibly useful. But I can also use just a paper stump. You see what I mean? I think that's really cool too. And then if you want to get really dark, I'll just use my finger. Look how rich that is. Okay, let's hike over to the drawing and I'll show you how all of this works in practice. Now I'm going to take that charcoal powder and shade this pinky finger, and I'll speed it up so it's not boring. Okay, so I'm just now realizing that maybe the pinky's not the strongest example of shading, but let me tweak that a little bit and I'll do an outro. And that charcoal method is really like the backbone of my entire process of drawing, and it's really fun to sort of experiment with like as many different tools and little doodads as possible to see what has what effect. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a long it's a long video, so whoever's still here, well, I hope you like it. I don't know. Let me know if you want more like educational videos like this. They're fun. They're fun to do. Okay, goodbye.